Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes Show.
What is going on, everybody out there? D Live is not my fault. Ain't got nothing to do with that. You talk to D Live, okay? So all the other channels are working right now, but D Live. David's gonna keep jump starting it until we can get it up and going. It won't be any show today, so get over there on Rumble until D Live pop up. So all my Rumble folks that are jumping right now, like, what's going on? And we know she live. Jump over there with B-Dub and them today. All right, then. Hey, Esther, what's up? Amy, what's going on? Troy Mitchell. Hey, Carol, bring us some good news. I stayed up all night long, Carol. I stayed up all night long, Carol. I didn't go to sleep until 4 o'clock this morning. Why? One video led to another. Another video led to another. Now, listen, Carol. Listen. We've been really focusing in on Biden for a very long time. Now, think about this. Biden could not have done everything he done unless the president said so. So, Dave, get the show started. Barack Obama said what? Woo, child. It's getting dirty, Rachel. Respect yourself. Think about it, Rachel. Respect yourself. Who appointed Biden over Ukraine? Respect yourself. And one more time. Rachel, I stayed up all night listening to Benny Johnson, jumping from video to video, going to this video, listening to Marjorie Taylor Greene, listening to Jim Jordan, listening to McCartney. By the time I put my phone down, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. And then, whatever, now listen to me, because I think all of us been right since they indicted Trump the first time around in New York City. They can't do it. Why? They just can't. Regardless of how you feel about a president of the United States, they do have implied immunity, okay? And that's not going anywhere. That is on the books at the Supreme Court level, which is already ruled on this case. Nixon versus Fitzgerald. You could go and look at it. I don't care about Fannie. I don't care about the big stuff puff marshmallow guy up there in New York. I don't even care about Jack Smith. Y'all don't understand. And then, listen to this, Rachel. Marjorie kind of gave me the glees. So Marjorie kind of backed up. Kevin McCartney backed up. Jim Jordan backed up. Comer backed up. Howley backed up this. Here's their plan. Because if Trump, now remember, Trump just got on yesterday and said, oh, yeah, I'm testifying. He didn't hesitate, Rachel. He's like, yeah, I'm testifying. Each and every case. I'm like, ooh, he got something up his sleeve. What does Donald Trump got? Then I started watching these videos and people started breaking it down. Think about this. In court, both sides have to bring what they have. You have to prove what you got, and you got to put it out there for everyone to see. Now, Donald Trump been hitting for a very long time that he got the paperwork to take these people down. Now, one of the videos that I was watching with Benny Johnson last night was pretty much, it made sense to me. They hate Donald Trump so much, no matter what he put out there for the world to see, in the public sector for, us to pay attention to, it's not going to matter because they could tear that down. They can go against that. But when you present something in federal court or any court of law, it's real. So Donald Trump yesterday said boldly he will be testifying. Now think about this. Figure out what he just said. Listen to what Kevin McCartney said. If y'all don't like Kevin McCartney, I kind of open my eyes. He snaps back at journalists and say, why don't you just do your job? And like he said, this is not political for him because they have the proof. They have the emails. They have the backup. They have the unredacted accounts. Now, I know for a while, people's like, well, they ain't doing nothing but blacking it out. One thing that McCartney said that kind of made sense to me is that the job of Congress is to investigate. We don't give a damn how long they investigate. Investigate. So Marjorie last night on Benny Johnson's show, she said, listen, we're going to do a slow drip. We're going to do a slow drip on everything we have, and we're going to put it out there for the public to actually see every document that we release. She said, but if you've been listening to Newsmax and you've been listening to a couple of more conservative pundits, they're saying that there's a voice recording or voicemail recording of Joe Biden taking briberies, not one time, but over 10 different phone calls they have. So she didn't hint at that, but Newsmax didn't hint at it. A couple of more people that I've been watching been hinting at it. But with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is a sitting representative of the United States of America and gun-ho at impeaching him, she said that they're going to let the whole world see this slow drip. And she said it's not going to stop at Biden. She said they got dirt on the tarmac with Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch. It goes back there. It goes back to see it to the Ice Age. I found out last night, girl, I stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning, that if you look at Joe Biden's cabinet and you look at the people that's in the White House, you will find out that it is majority of Barack Hussein Obama's old administration. So we all have been having our second guesses about who is actually running the United States right now. Well, if you look at the track records of what we had to live with during Barack Obama to where now we almost getting ready to pay $10 a gallon because Biden unlawfully snatched all the licensing for the drilling and purchasing of oil up there in Alaska. Keep your eye on that one too. Okay, so you have this, you got that, and then here's the big ass kicker. You got Kamala Cackling Harris going around the world and saying she is about to become the president of the United States and she's ready for the challenge. Wake up, pay attention. It's about to be a hootenanny of a time. Right, y'all? Girl, we ready. Lock 'em up. We ready. Lock 'em up. We ready for Gitmo. All of them. Bring them down. 90% of the federal government. Yeah. Okay then. Hey Tara, what's going on? You know the Democrats will kill us all before they give up power. Repeat after me. We have a promise that they don't. One more time. Crazy shit, ain't that? We have a promise that Democrats don't believe in. We have a promise that they can't take away from us. We have a man with a plan that actually created them and they're terrified of. So we, okay, get your life in order, know where you're going, and the rest should be like, oh my God, I'm nervous, but you already know. Oh my God, God, please step in. He already is. Oh my God, but you ain't gonna do nothing. Did you hear today or yesterday or this week? You remember Jesus healing the blind man and actually healing him where they found the stairs and the pool from 2,000 years ago. Every time they try to make that Jesus never walked the face of the earth, it just seems like every time they try to prove the Bible wrong, God proves them wrong. So you put all of your money in that bank account of Jesus Christ. All right, you good to go. Them, they got to shake at his words. Remember, just the words that are going to come out of his mouth is going to cut them down like a two-edged sword. What you scared of? We got the biggest and the best army ever. And if necessary, hell, in America, we got the biggest standing army. So, yeah, we know we got terrorists that's trampling over the southern border. Hell, they allowing them. We know they're trying to disarm you so they can take you over quicker. Are you going to let them? We know they don't want you to see your mouth and they don't want you to worship the faith of your choice. Are you going to let them? So, here it is. Do not comply to a whole nother lie. And if that comes to fruition, you can't stop prophecy. Just figure out what side of the fence you're on right about now, because the shit about to hit the fan. Hey, Carol, what's going on? Keep popping. Yeah, pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Hey, Miss Barbara, we got your fanny packs. And we got your letter today, so we will be shipping you both. And never tell me you can't write again. You can pick up the phone and always call me, and I know you're saying your hand can't grip the pen like it used to. We got you. Love you, Miss Barbara. How you doing? No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Listen, they're already talking about we're in World War III. Crazy, that's a lie. Hush. Zelensky and his goon squad has already came out and said that the United States, with the help of them, we already in World War III. Why would you think that way? Look at Ukraine. Look at everybody that's going against Ukraine. Now look at those same damn countries like BRICS, okay? That is literally getting ready to take on NATO. NATO don't have all the power they used to have. Why? Because countries are losing and leaving NATO. So right now, the most powerful beings on earth is not NATO. It's not their side. It's not the globalists. You have an African countries side with China and Russia. You have people and countries that's been in NATO's for decades that has left NATO and joined the BRICS movement. You literally have on September the 23rd or around that date that they're supposed to have a big signing for the peace in the Middle East with Israel. Now, anyone know prophecy knows that when all these Middle Eastern countries, and especially 10, decide to jump on board with Israel and sign a peace accord or a peace agreement for 7 whole years, within 3.5, it's going to be desecrated. That is when you need to worry. Like I said, that is when you need to worry. All right then. Hey down, Tara, how you doing? I'm not scared of anything. I love Jesus. And when you feel that, can't nobody stop you. We're going to call you out your name. And what you going to do? We're going to do this. Well, what you going to do? That's the attitude you got to have. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to make it to heaven. You're going to bust hell wide open. What you going to do? You can take this soul, but you can take my life, but you can't touch my damn soul. So what you going to do? And I would rather be on a horse without a blemish or a spot, riding back with the heavenly host of angels, than to be down here and being burnt by fire because some Nimrod then decided to drop a nuke. As China's building a whole military base in Cuba. How the hell Barack Obama decide to open up Cuba and then turn it over to our enemies? Ooh, girl. Hey, Tara. How you doing out there? Hey, Dad, what's going on? Carol, how you doing? They did a World War III already when they came out with the vax. It was a war against us. Honey, they trying to do that again. And even the UK health minister, or whatever you call these people over there, There's a scandal going on in the UK right now because he said, when do we drop the next variant? Yes, the UK health minister or whatever, Harry Potter name they done gave those people over there. He literally got out there and said, we need to shut the world down again because there's a new variant in town and it's supposed to be dangerous than the other. Release the new variant. I'm sitting here like, I ain't putting my get out my face with that mask. Get out my face. I've been hinting at it for a while. Hey, Renee, what's going on? Deb out there. Hey, everybody. Hey, Amy. We need our T-shirts. Absolutely love them. Great quality. You got your T-shirts. Y'all, get over there to our Etsy store. We got plenty, okay? Because tomorrow we were supposed to be at the Freedom Fest. That was canceled after it was canceled for 2 weeks. Then he brought it back up, and we went gangbusters with, buying T-shirts. And thank you, Jersey, for helping us. And then he canceled it again, so we still got a buttload of T-shirts. So y'all get on over there to our Etsy store, buy 2 items, get 1 T-shirt free. Guarantee. Hey there, Jessica, how you doing? I'm sick of all these demons are using us to get rich and then shitting all over us. 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, cause I can't go. The IRS is busting through your door. Come on now. This has been out. That song is from the 30s, from the 20s. Yeah, they've been telling you forever what they're doing. So when did they give you the income tax? I digress. Okay then. Hey now, what's going on? Jessica, but they demons. They demons, okay. Hey now, Sue, how you doing out there? What's going on, Troy Mitchell? Anyone here from the dude that outed Obama? He must be in hiding. No, he said he wasn't hiding. He said let the chips fall where he may. He got to have surgery. You didn't see the video? He came out with a video to let everybody know he's got to have surgery on one arm. So he's going to get his surgery done before. Then he's going home to be with Luke. And they're going to have, what do you call them? Gray goose screwdrivers. Okay, he about to get blitzed. That's what he said. I'm getting blitzed. And then I'm going to have surgery. And I'm going to lay low. And then I have to have my other arm have surgery. But he already told you. You believe what you want to believe. He don't care anymore. And he's not hiding anymore. Let the chips fall where they may. He said that. I didn't. So when you get fed up of being fed up, when you get fed up of enough is enough, when you get fed up and you affirm that no matter if they kill you or not, they ain't gonna stop what just happened. And that guy, just like he said, September the 6th, 2023 will go down in infamy. Woo! But he did not jump off a bunk bed and strangle his own self. So I want to throw that out there too. Yeah. What is this, Rachel? Robert F. Kennedy. I need to look at other alternatives. What that mean? He finna join the Republican Party. Say it ain't so. Okay, back over here. The DNC is cheating Robert Kennedy Jr. in primaries to favor Biden. No, they ain't cheating. They just said they weren't going to have any kind of debates or anything else. He's just a shoe-in. You know, they just got to make sure a water main break happens in Fulton County so you can know they can push a whole bunch of ballots. Too soon? Creation, they gonna get you. You're questioning that election. Kiss my testicles. Oh, they can't touch that. Okay. Biden needs to win almost 80% of all states under the undemocratic system. This is RFK. It says in an interview with Forbes newsroom, Diana Brady, 2024 Democratic candidate Robert F. Kennedy accused the Democratic National Committee of undermining the democratic process by enacting rules aimed at preventing a fair primary election. According to Kennedy, the DNC moves make it impossible for any candidate, including himself, to challenge Joe Biden. Why the heck you think there's 67% of Democrats saying, hey, Slow Joe, go home. We don't want you no more. We don't want to vote for you. Why do you think lately in the news cycles you've been hearing a lot more Democrats and a lot more pundits saying that Joe Biden too old? We don't need Joe no more. Anybody heard somebody might be coming up, a newcomer to take on Joe? Joe need to go because Joe's too old, and you know what? 67% of Democrats don't want him anymore. Did you hear that Joe might be leaving, and they're gonna put up Kathleen Harris? Did you hear? They already Joe's too slow. He keeps tripping. You know what? We hear that they might be getting ready to actually get him for treason and everything else. Do we really want to bank all of our stuff? Well, we can't get Newsom because don't nobody want Newsom. We can't get Whitmire, so we really ain't got nobody else. So the only thing we could do is go ahead and say the 25th Amendment and get him out of there, and then boost up cackling Kamala Harris, and we can take over the world because it's the end of the world as we know it. Especially for that. If I didn't get up here. It says Kennedy highlighted the DNC has shifted the Iowa primary and had institute rules that penalize candidates who campaign in certain states. Ooh. Okay then. It says if any candidate steps foot in the state of Iowa or New Hampshire, none of the votes that are cast for their candidate will be tallied. You can't do that. I guess they did. I guess they damn. So you just gonna appoint who you want up in there, don't you, Barack? Barack Obama. Barack. Come out the basement, Barack. We see you. We see you. We see you, Barack. You and your fabricated life. We're gonna get into that one next. It says that Kennedy added that the DNC is considering rules that would also nullify votes cast for him in states like Georgia if he campaigns in New Hampshire. What? They pulling a Stacey Abrams all over again until somebody declare nobody gets to run. No wonder all these damn Democrats jumping on the Republican ticket. Woo. They said that they've made rules that if any candidate step foot in the state of Iowa or step foot in the state of New Hampshire, then none of the votes that are cast for that candidate will be tallied. In other words, any delegate that I win in New Hampshire or Iowa would go instead to, the resident in evil up there. And now they're trying to change it. So if I campaign in New Hampshire, that none of the votes cast for me in Georgia will count. That's significant because it is hard to win a nomination without Georgia. That's why they had to rip us off down here. Thank you for the article. Is D-Live up yet? No. Oh, sorry, D-Live. Hey, Jessica, I had to go to Social Security office today while I was waiting to be called and walk in 17 illegals all dressed in name brand clothes, shoes, and not cool at all. Was worried about losing our home while all these illegals get everything handed to them for free. You ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. Troy ain't nobody. Rachel ain't nobody. Carol ain't nobody. We're American citizens. We don't mean nothing. What are you talking about? You ain't figured that out in your life yet. That we are literally pawns in a damn game. All of us are. All of us are pawns in a game. So you see it for yourself now. Maybe a lot more people are seeing it. You can just look up to swing your head up to Chicago. Swing your head up to New York. Swing your head over to California. And look at all these damn Americans that's coming to all these committee meetings. They're sitting there picking in. People pissed. You ain't the only one. And if you listen to Michelle over there and what happened to her yesterday, pretty much all the medication that she gets on a monthly basis, she can't get it no damn more. But hey, being illegal, maybe if you jump into Mexico without getting shot and then jump back over, you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. Hey there, Elaine, what's going on? Gloria, how you doing? We just pay taxes, pretty much. Pretty much. Think about this. She just bitched and moaned about illegal aliens. Now think about it if you was a Hawaiian. Think about if you lived in Maui. Think about it. Oh, I pledge every family gets $700. But hey, I'm pledging $200 billion to Ukraine. Tit for tat, tat for tit, tit for tat, tat for tit. But you got to continue to give that money and will launder that money freely, because if he stop, he going to jail or somebody going to drop dead right there. You just ain't finna stop your money laundering with a corrupt country without somebody snitching on you. You can't stop bowing down and doing what is demanded of you by foreign enemies because you are so embedded with them. So let everything I said the first couple of minutes of the show. Let Marjorie do what Marjorie got to do. Let Donald do what Donald got to do. Let Jim Jordan do what he got to do. And we all sit on the sideline like we already are, bitching, moaning, and complaining, and paying attention. That is what we need to do. Your story, that mess that you just told us, is your message to get out there to open up other people's eyes. But that's going to be okay when you start paying $10 a gallon. It's gonna be okay when you're paying $8 a gallon. It's gonna be okay when they're rationing your lights and your heat in the wintertime. It's gonna be really okay, isn't it? Or when are you gonna finally get fed up and say enough is enough and get out there and witness in boldness and in truth, and then you wouldn't even have to worry about it. Because to me, you better pop some popcorn. We had a what do they call it? A crossroad in history. Prophecy is fulfilling itself everywhere we look. For this is for my biblically based people. Everywhere you look, prophecy is being fulfilled. You can literally see it in front of your eyes. And then you also see the demons coming out in broad daylight and doing whatever they want, however they want, blaspheme Jesus Christ, blaspheme God. And most of these are pastors, the Pope, and everything else. So that's where we at. You're on the side of history that I wish I wasn't born in right about now. I'm just being honest. Because what my spiritual eye see, it's like keep your eyes on that sky. Because in a very short period of time, he's going to crack it. So Dave said we're at the bottom of the hour. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go ahead, Dave. You going to try?
We are here to defend democracy.
Misinformation poses a threat to our nation's health.
Climate change is an emergency.
Democratic socialism.
Codify women's right to choose.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15.
Welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. I'm Lucretia. That's Dave in the background over there. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all get over there to our Etsy store. Share the show today. That'll be great. This is Fallback Friday. When you get over there to our Etsy store, buy 2 items, get 1 free. We still have the pocketbooks, Faith Over Fear, and we still have our pocketbooks. So we have pocketbooks, t-shirts, hats, pillows, everything, cups. Everything over there is made by Mom and Dave. Creation, what you make? Nothing. They tell me that it's out of sight, out of mind. I'm the cleanup woman. I go in there and start touching stuff and putting back where it belongs, and then they get pissy because they can't find nothing.
We're still working. We're still using it.
Clean as you go. Y'all two need to clean it. Mama got fabric all over the place. You got pillow stuff in here for Heather, and then you got patterns over there for Miss Barbara and her fanny pack. And I'm sitting here, and you got crumbs on the floor with strings and stuff. So I can get it. Y'all get on my nerves. So y'all get on over there and support Nancy and Dave. And do not forget Patriot Mobile, and make sure you use promo code Lucretia and get $30 off, free activation, same thing. Hey Deb, Jesus is Jesus only way. Yes. Okay then. Hey Frank, what's going on? Frank Guffer, how you doing out there? Hey there, Amy, is Jesus the only way? I believe the Bible. And I'm not gonna argue with nobody about that, and I don't give a damn who y'all believe in. That has nothing to do with my soul or my spirit. Creation should feel that way. Let me explain to you one more time, because everybody want to be inclusive. Heaven is not inclusive. So y'all need to stop that. The only place you're going to get in for free is hell. So bust it wide open. But there are stipulations in order to get to heaven. I'm just throwing that out there. So I ain't here to debate with you. I could care less who you believe in. That ain't got nothing to do with my soul. And when he cracked that sky that day and that Lamb's Book of Life come out there, I don't think it's going to say Lucretia and Dave. I don't think it's going to say Lucretia and Briasha, my daughter. I don't think it's going to say me or Nancy. I'm going to have to take account for my own sins and my own beliefs. So everybody else, what I got to do with that? This is who I believe in. So yes, he's the way, the truth, and the light. And no man should get to the Father without going through him. I said, oh, I didn't say this. The Bible did. I'm sorry. They keep rewriting it. I'm sorry. It was written by men. I'm sorry. It's the white man's book. Guess what? I don't care. That's what I believe in. That's who I'm going to always believe in. And that's why I have a bold faith, because you know what? I have a promise and I'm banking on it. Hey there, what's going on? Jessica, how you doing out there? Trump needs to hurry up and put our great country back the way it was before the devil took it over. Was he born back then? I don't think he was born when the devil took all this over. If I was the devil. No, he wasn't. He wasn't alive during the Great Depression and all the rest of that. Some of this stuff has been in fruition for a very, very, very long time. A lot of this stuff goes back to the early 1900s. A lot of this goes back to LBJ. A lot of this goes back to way before Trump was born. So we're dealing with something, just like I said when I went to that meeting the other day. You know what? I'm over this now. Why are we fighting your battles? I'm in my 40s. Y'all are in y'all 60s and 70s. And y'all telling us to temper our spirits out here. That we need to go ahead and wait and be saying kumbaya and change the way we talk and be more patient. And you know, because we got to go back to the good old days. Bump that. The good old days is what got us here in the first damn place. So maybe I shouldn't be fighting this battle. We shouldn't be talking about any of this. And I make it plain and simple for any older person than me that's going to tell us that we need to have peace by all means possible. You got us in this situation. You're way older than I am. Where was you at? Why wasn't you standing up? So now that I'm standing up and you don't like the way that I express myself or the way I talk, sit down. Go draw your unemployment or your Social Security, get the hell out my face, because eventually you didn't do anything, flower child generation. You the one that sit here and got us in this situation. You was more worried about sex, drugs, and rock and roll than any damn thing else, and now you don't like the way that y'all created us and the way y'all taught us that we're a little too scruffy around the edges, and you think we need to go ahead and go along to get along. You got us in this. And that's how I feel about any older person that I am that's telling me I need to change my ways. You got us into this, not me. So I should not be talking about stuff that is going on before my mama was born. There we go. That's it. That's why I don't go to meetings no more, because to listen to some of these people, I'm sitting here like, how old are you? Pushing 80. I've been a part of it for 50 years. What you doing those 50 years? This ain't no social club. This is our life. And y'all have jacked it up and left us out here floundering by our damn selves. And now you want us to play nice guy. Your nice knees is the ones that got us on our knees. So anybody be like, girl, you need to change. How old are you? You how older I am than I am? You might want to get out my face right about now. I'm about to hurt your feelings, because I'm about to ask you what you do with your life. Why wasn't you out there on the main line? Why wasn't you out there on the front line? Why you didn't run for office, sitting here complaining on my damn page or to my face? You best get to stepping. What you doing? No, I just go to meetings. Then get out my face. There's a whole bunch of us that can sit here and pinpoint where society started really going downhill, and y'all just sat there and got along to go along. Or was it too much drugs? Or you really needed to get out there with the flower child generation? Because I can pinpoint it right there between the 40s, 50s, and the 60s. And then let's not get on the murder bill, which was Roe versus Wade. So that little gap right there, because I was born in 1974, I shouldn't be talking about any of that way back then. So if you was born way back then and you bitching and moaning right now, I'm going to ask you the same damn thing. Where was you at? What was you doing? Why you didn't get louder? So let's not wait till 2023 and say, we need to hurry up. What the hell do you mean we need to hurry up? They slow walked all this into existence. They have literally been putting this into place since the 45 rules of communist goals. And now we need to hurry it up. The dude just got into office. Thank God we had a guy like him that said, hey, I'm on the outside looking in. I don't like the way this is. I'm going to support the people and continue to support the people. But when I feel like this is the last leg of America is when I'm going to step into the gap. So he didn't do it. He wasn't a politician. He's never been a damn politician. So everybody trying to blame Donald Trump for something that happened before 2017 need to stop it. He didn't have no control over any of that. He had nothing to do with any of that. And since he's the one that really want to get America back on the road, get off his nutsack. They are trying to destroy this man. And if they could, kill him too. Hang him high, because they all have said it. Let God work his miracles and magic, because he has been. Donald Trump, after everything they have slung up against the wall, God is protecting him to let God do his duty. So right now, he's in the fight for his life. 752 years because he just wanted to do the right damn thing. So right now, he got so much pressure while still trying to take down the deep state, while still trying to protect everything else. So some people need to get up and help other people work it out. Because the man can't do it on himself. His family can't do it on themselves. You know, Congress can't do it on itself. What are we out here doing? What are we really out here doing? Rolling over and playing dead and putting masks on our face because some grown-ass person with no power over you told you to. Not everybody want to get mad, but everybody wasn't mad in 2020. They continue to go along to get along, go along to get along, go along to get along, and now we are in this spot. Right here, right now, right here today. Because there's so much evil afoot that you ain't gonna be able to take it down by yourself. Trump ain't gonna be able to take it down by himself because he tried. He tried very, very hard, and he told us to get out there and try too. Right now, this is in God's hand. So instead of asking, when is Donald Trump gonna hurry up and get back and do this, clean it, get on your knees. Intercede for the President of the United States. Intercede for America. Intercede for our elder. Intercede for our children, and ask God to get out there and open up people's eyes. Get out there on the forefront and do what's in his will, not ours, because every time that we step in something, we jack it up. So let's not be impatient, because they didn't destroy this whole nation within a couple of years. So it's going to take some time to get it back right on schedule. Let's do that. So while we waiting for everything to reveal itself, pray to the Heavenly Father that it happens faster. Because that man, that one single man, can't do it by himself. Hey there, Sandy, what's going on? Facebook messing with you big time. Can't hear, but every other sentence, I don't care. It's after the show. Guess what? You're going to sit there and be like, well, damn, that didn't happen. It ain't going to glitch at all. Trust me, it ain't going to glitch at all. You're going to go back and rewatch the whole thing. It ain't going to have no hiccups. Did I say Trump? Did I say Jesus? Did I say God? Did I say get out there and fight? Did I say drop dead right there? I probably said a whole bunch of things that the algorithms right now are trying to figure out if they want to actually spell it up there so the deaf people can hear. It's Facebook. Hey there, Gabriella, how you doing? It amuses me that all these ding-dongs, that's going to start flicking too, in D.C. and elsewhere is going after President Trump. One man. One single solitary man. And guess what? Everybody else in the world, especially in America, Trump, can you come on, Trump, we need, dude, you can do it. What you doing? How you helping him? How you helping Trump? You getting out there in your community? Are you teaching other people? Are you educating folks? Are you getting out there and you bearing witness? What are you doing? Because he can't do it by himself. He cannot do it by himself. Are you spreading the word of all the corruption that's going on? Are you keeping everything that you have so you'll be prepared? Are you going ahead and stocking up because you see the writing on the wall? Are you getting your prayer life in order? Are you getting your soul saved? Is you saving money? What are you doing? Because the shit gonna hit the fan. And that one man ain't gonna be able to save you. Because we are literally working, all of us, working against the forces of evil. Some we can see and some we cannot. And if you think that you finna take on the supernatural realm in your physical body, you got another thing coming. You better drop to your knees. Because if you think you're going up against Satan and his minions by yourself, that's not gonna work out in your favor. I'm just saying. Hey, Troy Mitchell. Hey, Kathleen. They blame everything on Trump being away before he came in the picture. I said that they had it planning and they just needed a man with a pen to sign it, and all in motion. And you know that. And he's a yes man. Stop blaming Trump. When they say that they had everything already for Hillary Clinton, and the only thing she had to do was rubber stamp it, to continue on the legacy of destroying this nation. When I gave speeches, everybody thought like, we don't have no reprieve. He's going to be up there for 8 years. We're going to be okay. There's no reprieve. Yeah, we had 4 years of reprieve, prosperity, success, the whole nine for 4 solid years. Now what are we? In misery, demise, and a reprieve. So we had a reprieve. Now we're in demise. Are we going to get that reprievement back before a bomb hit us? That's what I want to know. Hey there, Trace, how you doing? Pelosi announced today she running again, right? She's gonna be like Feinstein. By that time, she'll be pushing 86 years old, and she's already slipping. That's just like McConnell talking about, well, I'm gonna stay. I'm staying in my post. I'm staying. So you're gonna be another Feinstein too. Somebody's gonna be wheeling him around. He's gonna glitch out again, and they're gonna have to say, vote yay. Vote no. Sign here. Push this. Close that. Pretty much what he's been doing, because if you know who his wife is, and then you know who her father is, and then you know he's one of the biggest shipping magnates of China, then you already know why the fentanyl was being pushed on our ports. It's been going on for a while. How long has how long was McConnell in office? Over 3 decades. How long was Nancy Pelosi been in office? Over 3 decades. How long has Biden been in office? Over 4 decades. How long has Feinstein been in office? Can we keep going? And everybody looking at Trump. How many years in a decade? 10. So if McConnell been up there for 3 decades, that's 30 years of corruption. If Nancy Pelosi has been up there for 3 decades, that means she's been up there for 30 years. She's worth over $200 million. So instead of everybody keep looking at Trump, why don't we look at the career politicians? Backtrack to when you go all the way back to George Bush, when the national debt was under $9 trillion. And then all of a sudden we got Barack Hussein Obama, who pushed our national debt almost up to $20 trillion before he left. Now we're pushing what, 31, 32, 33 trillion? And how much did we give to Ukraine? Back to Obama with Ukraine. Biden wouldn't have never been over Ukraine unless Barack Hussein Obama gave him that position to begin with. So if you think Barack Hussein Obama don't have anything to do with this, don't have anything to do with Barishma, don't have anything to do with the chef, don't have anything to do with Hillary, and anything to do with corruption, you got another thing coming. It's been going on a very long time. Hey there, Trace, how you doing? Term limits and mean it. You think they finna, you think they're gonna fire themselves? Let's be honest. Cushy job, you ain't got to do diddly squat, you ain't got to be there 24/7, 350 to the side, 6 or whatever it is. You ain't got to do any of that. You are guaranteed to get over $100,000 just for sitting there. Now, if you push a certain type of bill, you get another bonus. You push another type of bill, you might get a vacation. You push another type of bill, you might get a Netflix movie coming up. You push another type of bill, your family probably could open up a whole business. You push another type of bill, you just got money flooding into your bank account. You go ahead and push another type of bill, you might have some email addresses out there with aliases. And then I tell you that they just found out Hillary, Barack, Biden, John, and all the rest of them had an email address that was illegal to have being an elected official. I'm sitting here and they looking at Trump. Okay then. Hey Donna, how you doing? No issues here? Go out and come right in. That's because Facebook throwing everybody into a watch party. So if it went blank, that's because Facebook literally picked up this whole live stream, put it in a watch party. So if you ever refresh your screen and there's a little small picture up there instead of the whole thing, that's because Facebook, not me, not Dave, has literally picked up this whole show and threw it into a watch party. So I can refresh this and I would have to click back on it because every last one of these Lucretia Hughes page, Fallback Production, Lucretia page, all of these pages was thrown into Facebook watch party, and that's why y'all can't find us no more. But that's just Facebook. Live with it. We have to. Hey now, how you doing, Tamsy? There are lizards. How do think these people exist? Oh, I don't go down that rap. Oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking about the lizard people, reptilians, the Greys? You know, the short man in black and all that. That's been real for a long time. That's been real for a long time. Chris, I did it. That's been real for a long time. They came out 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, maybe. All the religious leaders and sects in the world have came together, and we hold a conference so we can explain to the aliens. Here's another one. Hey, if I win, I'll let you know what's in Area 51. Hey, this is Hillary. Hey, if you vote for me, I will give you all the proof you need about aliens. And I'm sitting here like, then all of a sudden, Joe Biden getting into office, we keep hearing about aliens. We're hearing about reptilians. We're hearing about people in masks. We're hearing about. So it's kind of creepy. But that motherfucker ain't real. I'm waiting. I'm telling you, I'm going to be racist. You know, because right now, yesterday, Pope out then, just like the Pope rewrote the Lord's Prayer, and then also gave the blessings to rewrite the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. It happened over the summer. Go check it out. Blow your minds. One more time, for everybody that don't want to believe me right now. That same 10 Commandments that you have been following, some of y'all, for your life, guess what? It's been rewritten or being rewritten for climate change. How you like that now? That's not real. Neither are you. How about that? Hey there, what's going on? I found you. Hey, Karen. How you doing out there? What's up, Rick? I want to know more about the chief, the chef drowning. He had no clothes on. He was with a female Obama staffer. They didn't even register the call log. They got out there and couldn't find that damn man all night long, and all of a sudden he is floating with the fishes close to Obama House at 9 o'clock the next morning. We know that Barack Hussein Obama and Michelle said they was nowhere there, and we found out there was a bold-faced lie. We also know that the daughters was at that house too. And here's another thing. Why would the hell did they find his clothes and the board but couldn't find the body? And why didn't he have any clothes on at all? Booyah! 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 Now, decipher that, because that's all the information they're going to leak out for right about now. And Rick, like, he knew it. I knew it. Hey, that's what happened with that chef. And, of course, let's not forget about the choir director that just somehow had a bullet in his head for no apparent reason. Hey there, Tamsy, what's going on? China is rewriting the Bible. No, that's AI. Some churches are actually allowing an AI Jesus to preach in the pulpit. And he's already rewriting Jesus' words. One more time. Some churches around the United States is now allowing an AI-generated thing to act like it's Jesus Christ in the pulpit of some of these churches. And I'm waiting for the next Presbyterian just to get struck by lightning. Because that's going to be a sight to see. There's more to it. You know it's more to it. It's Barack Obama. Okay. Hey, Donna, how you doing out there? Thank God I had a mother that when the first time I voted, I was proud, but then I realized I was being brainwashed until Trump came upon the stage. At least we recognize it. Some people would never recognize or never admit it. So when I give speeches, what do? I say, you got to give credit where credit is due. And Barack Obama woke me up. But whoa, when I woke up, you still got to give him credit. You might not like him. He was a smooth talker. The whole nine. I was out there knocking on doors for him. I was getting into political arena. I was paying more attention. And that is what got me to wake up, because I actually voted for Barack Obama. I sat there through a house party for his inauguration day with everything. Pretty much my family in the house. And I'm the only one sitting back and like, did he just stumble over his oath of office? Don't worry about it. He's nervous. We got the first black president. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, ex-husband. You see that? He said, yeah, I see it. I said, what you think about it? He's like, probably nervous. I said, okay, then I'm gonna still give him a chance. What happened the next day? He sent back to Winston Church Churchill bust, and I said, you know what? I busted loose too. And then I endured pretty much ridicule from my family, friends, and everyone else in the world. So I'm gonna give them cred. I'm gonna give them props. What is the signal doing, baby?
We're green.
Oh, we green. Okay, good. Hey there, what's up, Tamsy? How you doing? I'm helping an old veteran. Thank you so much. That's our job to do. Y'all do realize that. If you're a well-bodied human being, that is your job to do. Take care of the elderly, protect the innocent, and take care of our veterans. Thank you. Because most people like, ain't nobody got time. Okay, well then, bust hell wide open. Asking if he needs a shower. I was going to take him in my house, and he was too proud. He said he would go down to a truck stop. Sometimes they just don't want to be part of humanity anymore. They done seen enough. They've seen war. They've seen things that we'll never see. Sometimes when I'm talking to my dad, or the last time I saw him, you know, he still zones out. And like, hey, daddy. Oh, I wasn't listening. Where your mind go? Vietnam. He's like, he said, some things you can never forget. And he said he had his best friend die right beside him. So I could just imagine the demons that all these veterans and the stuff that they have seen and what has done to their psyche. So that is why I support my veterans. That's why I will stand up just like you, and I will try to help as much as I can. That's what we're supposed to do. Hey there, what's going on? My Me Too girl, my friends told me he was the Antichrist. No. No one knows who the Antichrist is right now. You have all the key people coming. Obama is there. Y'all bet if you think Obama, you finna miss the whole damn plantation. If you think Obama is the Antichrist, you got another thing coming.
He's one of those who just led up to it.
Yes. Like I said, the key players are on the field. You got George Soros. You got Yovel, Noel, or whatever his name. You got Klaus Schwab. You have all the heavy hitting millionaire, billionaires, money out the yin yang. The person that is going to be the Antichrist, number one, has to bring together all the nations of the world. They have to have the backing of all the elitists and the globalists in the world. They have to have all the media companies, everyone behind them, because they have to all push him at the same time. And when they push him at the same time, and you start hearing George Soros siding with one guy, you start seeing all the world elites siding with one particular guy, start paying attention to that man. But the Antichrist has to be the ruler of the whole entire world. And that is definitely not Barack Hussein Obama. And we already know who the false prophet, because the false prophet has to be the leader of the religious sect of the New World Order. We know Kamala Harris 2 days ago just said, I am implementing digital currency in America because I am ready to take the job. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, can you stop this? This is how I talk to God. I'm like, God, you can't slow this train. I don't want the world to end right now, God. I mean, I don't want to. I mean, I know I'm selfish right now, and I shouldn't be begging and having this type of conversation with your Heavenly Father, but come on, dude. Can you step in this? Can you please just give us like 50, 60, 70? I'm all selfish. I'm like, God, I don't want to be here for this. I don't think I'm strong enough to stand up to Satan and his minions, Heavenly Father. They're going to be killing people, Lord. I mean, they're going to be killing people. We're going to starve, Heavenly Father. They're going to take everything away from us. Why we got to stay here? That's the type of conversation I have with him. I am quick to let him know. I don't know if I can handle this. So that's what I've been doing. I've been praying. But the woman in me is also a weak one too. And I'm just sitting here like, Heavenly Father, do we really got to go through this? I don't want to go through this. I really don't want it to be my time to go through this. I mean, but you got to hang on his promise. You got to hang on his word. And it might sound simple to a whole bunch of people that don't have faith. What can be worse? Tag teaming with them? Have you seen these people? Have you, the aura of Hillary, Obama, Jack Smith, Loretta Lynch, the Democratic Party, these rhinos, never-Trumpers, these billionaires, millionaires, these people that think money is all means to everything. It's not. And I'm at this point where I feel like, Jesus, I know you did not just interrupt me in my fast. I'm sitting here on the main line getting ready to tell him what I want. I was in the queue and I was up next. I've been walking in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights, and I finally get him on the phone, and you're gonna be like, hey, look at all of this. I just left all of that. If I wanted to be in all of that, I'd have stayed there. So, well, I'm gonna need for you to bow down. Why would I bow down to you when he literally threw you to earth? There's nothing you can do, nothing you can say that thinks that this what's on earth is better than what's in heaven. So when you feel like that way, I want to make it to heaven, and I want to see my husband there, and I would love to see y'all too. But y'all, this is the end of the first hour of the show. We're going to Rumble. We might not have D Live, but we have a whole bunch of people over there on Rumble. So that means we shutting off all of Facebook. That means I'm only gonna have one chat room open for the second hour of the show, and that is just gonna be the Rumble crew. So if you want to jump in, and Orbits. I can't see Orbits. I cannot see Orbits. You go out there, yeah, see, you people over there on Orbits are actually talking, but once you jump in Orbits, the comments disappear. So everybody that wants to jump in, you got anything else you want to read, if you want anything to say, join in on the Rumble crew, because right now, how many people over there on Rumble? 116 people. I'm coming real quick. So I know D Live can't throw up articles, but Rumble, Fudge over there, Karma over there, B-Dub over there, everybody over there, whatever you want to talk about, throw it in the chat room. I'm on my way. Let me shut down Facebook. So everybody, y'all have a blessed weekend. We will be at the lake tomorrow because it's our granddaughter's, Maddie's second birthday, and we're just going to be with family. So I missed her first birthday. No, you didn't? I thought we was up there in Kentucky last year. I thought we did. So we missed our very first birthday party. But this time around, at least we get to be there for our youngest granddaughter's birthday party tomorrow. So everybody, if you want to donate, please do. We appreciate it. If you want to order something, please do. And then go check out Patriot Mobile. So we'll see y'all over there. Like I said, it's Rumble, the real news with Lucretia Hughes. Jump in there with 116 people. And let's just have some fun because it's music time. And I'm sweating. See y'all in a moment. All right, y'all out there. Let's do it. So the reason why I am with Patriot Mobile, because they believe exactly what I believe in, and that is the Constitution. That is the Second Amendment. That is the freedom of speech. That is God, family, and country.